Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm an American who's been living in the Philippines for nearly a decade. And I'll tell you guys something. This country completely changed the way I looked at happiness and retirement. Today I want to share something that I think a lot of people, especially those that plan to retire here, need to hear. We're not just talking about the usual reasons you always see online like cheapest cost of living or nice beaches. We're going deep today into the real soul level reasons why so many foreigners are choosing to retire in the Philippines in 2025, and why so many of them, including myself, never want to leave if it's possible. So grab your coffee, grab your San Miguel beer, and sit back and let's dive into the 5 non-generic powerful reasons why the Philippines is still the best country to retire in right now. But of course, if this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. It's completely free for you guys. Like this video, most importantly, for more content about expats and just in general news in the Philippines.
Know you used to love me. I know you got someone.
So let's start with number 1, and that is the Philippines gives you a sense of purpose. You know, in most Western countries, when you hit retirement age, society quietly puts you on the sidelines. You become that old guy at the coffee shop or someone just waiting for a check to come in. But in the Philippines, retirement doesn't seem like the ending for a lot of these guys. It feels like a new beginning. And that is the most important for people, especially guys that are kind of lost in life. Seems like they want to tap into a new gear. The people value your presence here. They call you sir, kuya, tito, or bossing, and it's genuine. There's this unspoken respect that says, hey, your experience matters. If you've ever felt invisible back home, you'll feel the exact opposite here. Filipinos often love to include foreigners in their lives. They'll invite you to barangay events, to fiestas, birthday parties. They'll even make you a ninong, which is like a godfather. I'm a ninong to like 4 kids. In a way, the Philippines gives you a reason to get up every morning again. And that's something money cannot buy, I think, in my opinion. Number 2, guys, is you'll be surrounded by genuine human connections. If there's something that I've learned by living here for nearly 10 years, is that the Philippines heals loneliness. I've seen it with many guys that were back home that had no purpose. They felt like they've run out of road to commune on. In many Western countries, people live isolated lives. Everyone's busy, everyone's stressed, neighbors barely talk. But here, people actually see you. People actually talk to you. And people actually want to make a genuine connection with you. Of course, as long as you are approachable. When you move into a new neighborhood, you'll notice it immediately. Someone will bring you food. Someone will offer you food. Others will introduce themselves, ask you questions. And before you know it, you are part of the local rhythm. And it's not anything fake. It's not a fake friendliness. It's the Filipino culture. The Filipinos are naturally caring and community driven. If you're sick, your friend or your neighbor might drop by and give you some sabaw or soup, some fruits, some vegetables. When it rains, someone will text you, make sure your roof's okay. Hey bro, is everything okay? Even strangers will help you if you look lost or confused. A lot of expats come here after divorce, loss, or years of feeling alone. And they find something deeply healing in the way Filipinos care. They rediscover human connection like they've never experienced before. And I'm not just boasting out of my neck about this. This is through real experience and through real accounts on my TikTok community and on YouTube community. Remember guys, I do run a community of more than 60,000 expats, Filipinos, and just everybody that's involved in the Philippines lifestyle. You'll notice people value time spent together more than the material things. Whether it's just karaoke, Sunday night dinners, or just chatting at a sari-sari store, maybe somebody will offer you a shot of beer. You'll constantly be reminded that life's about people, not about possessions. And that's one of the biggest emotional benefits of retiring in the Philippines that no brochure or government website ever talks about. Number 3, guys, is the freedom to live your life on your own terms. Now, I want to talk about this because this is something that's so real. This is something that a lot of expats, including myself, feel when we get here, is a sense of more freedom, more than in your country back home. If you come from the US, you're completely free. When you come to the Philippines, you're even more free. You see, in the West, life is about rules, taxes, deadlines, and obligations. Even in retirement, you're still tied to schedule. HOA fees, insurance renewals, government regulations. It never ends. But here in the Philippines, you finally breathe again. You can finally feel like somebody that's part of something. Nobody bothers you. Nobody complains. But at the same time, you're part of the community. You can live simply. Nobody's looking over their shoulder. If you want to build a small native house by the beach, you can. If you want to live up in the mountains, grow some vegetables, or open a small business, you can. That's the kind of unspoken freedom here. You're allowed to just be, to slow down, to think, to live at your own pace. And this is something that I value so much here. I can live at my own pace and feel more free than I ever had back home. And the beauty is, nobody's going to judge you for it. If you're sitting at the cafe for 3 hours doing nothing but talking with friends, that's just normal here. The Philippines teaches you to unlearn the Western obligation with constant productivity. You're not retiring to die. You're going to be retiring to live again, just without the system breathing down your neck. Number 4, the Philippines teaches you gratitude and joy again. This is something I always stress about, guys, and I'm going to continue to stress about it because it's something that I think is priceless. And a lot of you guys out there can learn a little bit about yourself, or I guess the new version of yourself, by living here. Because this is the one that hits home for a lot of foreigners who lived here for long term. When you live among the people here, the Filipinos, you quickly realize happiness here isn't based on money. I've seen people here, they don't even care about the brownouts, the power outages. They could be singing karaoke, the lights would go off. Everybody's like, oh, but they just stay calm. It doesn't bother them. The aircon can come off, hot as hell, nobody cares. People are still sharing dinners and telling stories. And then when you look at yourself, maybe you used to complain about the slow internet or the heat, and you start to change a little bit when you spend a lot of time here. And this place teaches you one of the most valuable things in life, I think, a lot of people are missing out on, and that's the gratitude. You stop comparing. You start appreciating. You begin to see that life is not about how much you have, but how much happy you are with others around you and how others see life in general. It's one of the most unexpected transformations that happens to many retirees here. You become calmer, kinder, more grounded, more human again. You smile more. This is just something that happens to you naturally here. And number 5, guys, is you get to belong, not just exist. One of the greatest fears people have when they retire is becoming irrelevant. A lot of my family members express this. A lot of guys in the expat community express this. It is something that's common that a lot of guys think about. They fear living alone, unnoticed, or forgotten. But in the Philippines, you don't disappear. You belong. Now, as long as you're a nice guy or a nice woman and you're approachable, this is possible. You're part of the community that remembers your name. You'll be invited to birthdays, all kind of celebrations, church events, small get-togethers. You'll see familiar faces every day at the market. They'll greet you at the bakery, a tricycle driver. They'll know you. They'll know your name. And that feeling of being seen is very powerful because belonging is what keeps us alive emotionally, especially in our later years. And this kind of feeling of belonging keeps people alive emotionally. And I'm sure especially for people in their later years. And the thing is that the people here, Filipinos, make you feel like family. They'll call you Alex, they'll call you Tito, Kuya, James, or Lolo. And it's said with genuine emotion and affection. Even if your biological family is living abroad, you'll never feel alone here. I guarantee that. It could be your wife's family coming over to visit, cook something, clean up. You're never gonna feel alone here. That's why so many expats end up staying permanently. They don't just find a cheaper life, they find a second home. So with that being said, guys, when you really think about it, the best reasons to retire in the Philippines in 2025 have nothing to do with numbers. They have everything to do with heart. You're gonna rediscover your purpose. You'll have the freedom in life to live your life the way you wanna live it. And most of all, you'll belong to something beautiful and bigger. A family, a big family. Whether that is in the community, up in BGC, everybody's gonna know you. Everybody's gonna make you feel belong. Everybody's gonna make you feel a part of something. That's why thousands of foreigners are not just visiting here, they're staying. Because the Philippines doesn't just offer a cheaper life, it offers a better one. If you're planning to retire in the Philippines and you're looking for meaning, community, and peace, I can tell you this firsthand. This country can give you all three. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And let me know down below in the comments what city or province you'd want to retire in. Cebu, Dumaguete, Bohol, or maybe somewhere quiet in Mindanao? And if you've already retired here, share what changed your life the most. You might just inspire someone else to take that leap. So, thank you guys for watching again. I'll see you on the next video. Mabuhay. Peace.
Know you used to love me. I know you got someone else.